and welcome to Celebrating Excellence. For the last 30 years, St. Lucia has celebrated its two Nobel laureates, Sir William Arthur Lewis and Sir Derek Walcott. The theme for the festival in 2025 is Celebrating Excellence, Acclaiming Our Trailblazers, Inspiring Our Nation. Miss Danielle Dubois is the Director and CEO of Dramacan Talent House. On today's program, she speaks about the contribution of Sir Derek Walcott and that of other contemporary St. Lucian writers to the performing and literary arts, both at home and on the international stage.
Nobel Laureate Week has always been uniquely aligned to, all the creatives who've grown up in the space. Before I would say we used to have more of an active theatrical creative landscape where the work was more like it was weaved into the curriculum in a way that the work that you get to do, they would have a space, so an outlet for whatever work you do throughout the year. Nobel Laureate Week would become this platform for the work to be presented. So I remember doing my first play, which was Tin Day by MacDonald Dixon, and that was for Nobel Laureate Week. And I remember growing up and just doing so many things. It was always around Nobel Laureate Week, from as a teacher, the competitions, elocution, mobilizing everybody. So it really was that spark that generated a lot of interest and work. And so that's how, the Nobel Laureate Week, in my mind, has always been a marker of excellence, a platform to present your work. And just access to be able to share your work among other creatives and other themes, because the arts and Derek wasn't really just plays, it's literature, all of these things. So Nobel Laureate Week really captured that. And even as a practitioner, growing up out of that, when most of our work, the three plays that we did was for Nobel Laureate Week, and for me, that was a personal achievement, being able to present work for the Nobel Laureate Festival. We did so 3 years in a row. And again, it's just because of that seed which was planted, that once you get to present or do something for Nobel Laureate Week, that, at least you could say it's the best, and we aspire to be excellent. And that's what the Nobel Laureate Week Festival and the whole celebration did for us. So I wouldn't say I am a product of Derek's legacy, the way our country decided to celebrate him. They've done an amazing job at keeping his name and his presence alive. People in my generation, we're the ones, enjoying his legacy and being able to pull from that and continue to create work. So Junior Frederick, who basically was my mentor, has been my mentor. She's a direct product of working with him and being in that space, that rich culture and that rich history St. Lucia has, that theatrical history that we have. She really is a byproduct of that, and she coming out of that and now basically passing it on to people like me and all the others that did work and really groomed ourselves in that theatrical space. So it's a legacy. He's very much so present. I remember the first time I interacted with him in 2014, I directed my first play called The Beekeeper's Daughter, 2014, written by Laureate and Nicholas. And he came. He didn't have much to say besides great job for, a first try. And he actually gave more feedback on the literature of the play. That was where he focused more on, the play. He had some issues with, but yeah, so I would say my direct interaction with him has been but the life that I live, the work that I've been able to produce, and the people that I've been able to work with, again, legacy, and I'm proud to be part of that. So for me, I believe it was an amazing feat. And again, creatives always have their own personal milestone and in their mind what's their mark of success, and being able to present for Nobel Laureate Week for me was like, okay, you did something awesome and amazing. And we've been able to use that as a platform to do so much more work. But the Gopal Rehabilitation Center, part 1, 2, and 3, such an amazing endeavor. I remember the first one, again with the collaboration with CDF and having that online because of the COVID pandemic. Like I literally called and I was like, okay, we have a play, do you think we can stream it? So the first time we were featured was, we were part of the activities, but everything was online and streamed. Fast forward to part 2, being able to do that. No, we still were in the COVID, but we were able to record it the same way. We were able to invite people to come and see the play being recorded. So COVID like catapulted us into screenplay and multimedia. It was really a whirlwind, but Gopal Part 3, I would believe for me, it took us 2 years to actually do a play and invite a live paying audience. Imagine 2 years because of the COVID pandemic, but being able to conclude the celebrations, we had the entire weekend. It was beautiful, and I will never forget that opportunity. I know what it meant to me personally as a theater practitioner, and just being able to join that long line of people who presented work and have aspired to present and do work in that time. So yeah, for me that's the greatest takeaway. Nobel Laureate Week will always, in my opinion, be that marker of excellence in terms of the arts and being able to be chosen to do the work, and you have to have a certain standard. So I think they need to continue doing what they're doing and find more ways to engage young people and excite them to create and just create that environment for young people to aspire and be like, okay, our work can be part of the Nobel Laureate Week, and it means so much. It means so much.
Thank you to our sponsors, the Government of St. Lucia, the Bank of St. Lucia, Library Cooperative Credit Union, Flow, the St. Lucia Tourism Authority, and DD Media Relations. We hope you join us during the festival, and if you can't, please share the Facebook page with your family and friends on island and abroad. I'm Danielle Dubois. Goodbye.